and women of goodwill. Still remain. Please, if you are just joining this very program, you need to hit the like button and share this very program. It's very, very important that you hit the like button and share this very program amicably. Kaibaponi also, and let us go into this very program. Hit the like button and share. Kaibaponi also, and let us go into this very program. Now, information getting to me was that Aloy Ejimako fainted in DSS custody. I mean, in prison, in Kuje prison. That was on Saturday, if I may say, either on Saturday or yesterday. He fainted in Kuje prison. Why are they still keeping Aloy Ejimako inside DSS? Share this very program, please. Share this particular program and hit the like button as well. Share this particular program and hit the like button. I am Onyebuchi, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Share this particular program and hit the like button. It's very, very important. You share to your WhatsApp groups and to your all platform and hit the like button. Now, information getting to me was that Aloy Ejimako fainted. Why are they still keeping Aloy Ejimako? Network have come its own today, but we must preach this very program, irrespective of how many times that network disturb us. We must preach this very program, and we almost hit the like button. We must preach. Let us move. Tell me if your location network is okay from your own location. Now, why are they still keeping Aloy Ejimako in DSS, in Kuje prison? Why are they reminding him in Kuje prison? Because he went to protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you associate yourself around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you have committed one of the worst crimes. And let me tell you, these very people, if they lie to you that they want to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are lying. Why are they keeping Aloy Ejimako in DSS facility? Sowore was released the other day and immediately they arrested them. Too many people that went to protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, and up to this very moment, they were reminded. Why? When it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there is no right to protest. But when it is one Nigerian protest, you have the right to protest. Why? I am Onyebuchi, and we must talk about these very things. My people, there are things that I have come this very morning to let you know. And those things are, but before we go into the things, let us listen to the lawyer in charge of I think Maswell. Let us listen to Maswell and what Maswell have to say. Please, when we return back, we can go to other things. Let us listen to Maswell. Those programs are not being shared here. Why? I sent those programs. Look at the problem that I'm having here. I'm having a whole lot of problems here. I cannot even make use of my distance. Before then, I want to play something to you people. These are the things that men on the ground are passing through first.
Refugee, Musa, now 21st of October 2025. I am the Menaifa.
For most of you that thought that men on the ground have stopped, they are no longer in operation. These are the things that they shoot at them. If you look here, different types of bomb different ranges of bullets. So probably these very men are still na-agombo. These very men are still in war front. These very men, they are still trying to suppress them. So they are still mounting their territories, probably. These very men are still standing gallant in protection of their territories. That's very, very important. Now, let us move into the program that brought us here. I watched Maxwell talking about how he went to see Aloy Ejimako after he fainted in Kuje prison. And we all must demand for unconditional release of Ejimako. We must demand for it. This man have tried, and it was this very morning that I learned that Ejimako is over 70 years of age. God bless him with a good age. Over 70 years of age. Yet, he mounted the protest. Yet, he went on the protest as against the Bobo nke ịkpọ ya lawyer, ọ bịaruo ya cheke ma nwunye gị ọ new chassis, cheke ukwu nwunye gị, pịacha ukwu nwunye gị, ọ na-edefend gị na court, ọ bataruo wee nwee ike zuo ike with nwunye gị. As against that imbe, Aloy Ejimako have shown us commitment, have shown us that including if it is a protest over 70 years of age. He attended the protest of Mazi, collected the tear gas upon himself, and they took him to prison custody. Right now, he's been detained in Kuje prison. We all must demand for it. And let me tell you people the real truth. For demanding the release of these very people, it is all anchored on nothing but the men on the ground. If these men are sponsored very well, funded very well, to start speaking in the language that the enemies understand, and all of you know the language that enemies understand. They don't understand this, our cry. The enemies don't understand because it doesn't concern them. They don't understand this, our coming every day to speak. The enemies doesn't understand because it doesn't concern them. The only thing that concerns the enemy is when you start speaking in that language that they understand, in that language that they will say, oh, there is nothing we can do again. Let us free these very people. Until we start speaking in that language, the enemies will continue playing games of chess with us. They will continue to play game of chess with us. There are things that I prepared for my program this very morning. I sent it here. Very, very interesting pieces of this very program. Yet I'm still looking for them. I'm still looking for them. Very, very interesting pieces of this very program. Yet I'm still looking for them. Unless we start speaking in that language. And for we to start speaking in the language, we must go on the ground to fund these very men. They must be up and doing. They must be up and doing to the core. They must never. And I thank Igwe Butozo. This man is a man of wisdom. I have seen that how he have sustained the things going on. Irrespective of the gossip, irrespective of the fight, to suppress them, to subjugate them, he have sustained the things going on in Biafra land. He just left the internet for the people fighting against them and focus on the work that he have to do. I thank him very well. And now, please pay very close attention to what somebody have to say. This is one of the key points that made up this very program this morning.
Why Christopher Musa is removed as CDS? The conspiracy of the coup she read was actually a conspiracy. The very first time that Christopher Musa gave command that the military personnel should actually shoot at bandits without waiting for command.
Network is disturbing. I wonder if network is disturbing on your location. Let me know. What this man is saying is that what made them, the coup that you had in Nigeria was a lie, a pure lie, that there was no coup in Nigeria. That why they removed Christopher Musa is that Christopher Musa gave a command in the north to start shooting bandits and terrorists. You know how they have been treating them. They have been pampering them. Christopher Musa gave a command to start shooting bandits. Immediately, they said there is a coup and they removed Christopher Musa. Now, I want to prove something to you. All this while that Christopher Musa was ordering the buying of Biafra people, nobody removed Christopher Musa. All this while that Christopher Musa was shifting military tanks to the east, nobody removed Christopher Musa. But immediately, Christopher Musa gave a command. You know, for a very long time, they gave, before you, bandits will be operating here. Look at military vehicle. Look at where they are operating. Nobody will shoot them. Nobody will fight them. Terrorists will be operating here. Look at military vehicle. Instead of Nigerian military to fight the terrorists, they will be giving them cover. They will be giving them cover. And anybody who comes out to fight those terrorists, they will fight against those people. It is an order. Protect them. Now they said, Christopher Musa went and gave order to start buying these very terrorists. And immediately they remove him. And you remember that when Fulani bandits attack, the same man claiming to be Christopher Musa, his village was attacked. His people were spied. He came on social media to cry. Do you know why I'm saying this? For those of you who are saying one Nigeria, for you to know the mess that you are in. Nothing like one Nigeria. A Nigerian military general, General Christopher Musa, came on social media to cry and tell us how he have told his people to protect themselves, including the DSS boss. The DSS boss said he mobilized his people to start protecting their villages. That's the one coming from the DSS boss. Are you getting me? Now, all these very people are serving Nigeria, yet their community are not safe. Yet their people are not safe. Yet they don't have their life to live. For those of you who are saying one Nigeria, even those of Onoga that are talking about one Nigeria, they are still suffering even in that one Nigeria. Their people are still being pied even in that one Nigeria. They cannot protect their people even in that one Nigeria. They come on social media to cry normally. If I want to cry, I come on social media to cry my cry. If they want to cry, they equally come on social media to join me, that is ordinary, to cry their cry. Now, according to this very man, this man said, Christopher Musa gave order that anywhere you see a terrorist, don't wait for order from Abuja, shoot that terrorist down immediately. Maybe after invasion of his village, maybe he wanted to wake up to fight the terrorists that they themselves created. Remember, there is one army intelligence officer, military intelligence officer, who came out and said they knew all the people, that when they got the information by the men that they caught, the people in the government house, the people in the Senate, the people in this sponsoring these very terrorists, that they couldn't arrest them. You couldn't lay your hands on them. But they want to do this and they want to do that. So they are now knowing that even the terrorism that they are fighting, the people sponsoring that terrorism are in the government. And they can't lay their hands on them. But they can lay their hands on the people carrying flag. They can lay their hands on the people protesting for freedom. They can lay their hands on the people saying, we need freedom. They can lay their hands on those people. But the people sponsoring terrorism, the people sponsoring massacre and genocide of the Christians, they cannot lay their hands on them because it was people in the government, because it was senators, because it was governors sponsoring them. And as such, they gave the military order, do not shoot on the terrorists. If you see them operating, call Abuja. Abuja will give you order in order to be able to spy terrorists that is spying people that you know network is strongly tormenting this very program. But we must continue. I am asking, is it clear from your own end? Is this very program clear from your own end? If this very program is clear from your own end, I will continue, no matter the network issue. It is a problem that we all must face. Network. Now let me move into this very program. They gave them order. When you see this terrorist, don't buy him. When you see the other terrorists, don't buy them. Because those people that you see as a terrorist are actually working for the government. If you see a terrorist buying people, call Abuja. Call Abuja. Abuja will give you order. Abuja will then call the terrorists. Which type of terrorists are you people? Are you people the ones we send? When they say, oh, we are the people you send, you will tell the military, no. Those are verified terrorists. Don't attack them. That is what is going on. The pillar of terrorism is in Asarok, confirmed by Nigerian military. That is what is going on in Nigeria. Now, it is alleged that Christopher Musa, after experiencing some of his family members that were died, Christopher Musa went and gave them order. You know, before, the only place that Christopher Musa have power is in Biafra. Oh, bring military tank, kill BLA, buy BLA, because BLA is asking for the freedom of their own people. Oh, shoot them, do this, burn houses, and they will terrify the people. They will terrify the people. That is the only place that they have rights. That is the only place that they have power. And this thing have continued. Now, Christopher Musa gave an order. Please, if you see any terrorist, don't call anymore. Don't call Abuja anymore. Fire those terrorists. And I will prove it to you. Recently, all of you saw the terrorists that were shot. They shoot all of them from the north. And they said ISWAP and different terrorist group. And you see even the gas with big biabia, they shoot them. That is the order coming from Christopher Musa. So according to them, after Christopher Musa gave that order, the northern terrorist governors then said no, they will call their own people. They will call their own people to round table. That is the reason why you started seeing those round table talk in the north. But if it were in Biafra, even your governors will say by you, because you are with ordinary flag. But immediately the governors that are sponsoring those terrorists, immediately the governors that are sponsoring those terrorists knew that Christopher Musa have given order to buy their men. They called them to round table talk. That was the reason why you started seeing them round table. They are coming out from the bush, being escorted, and you see a governor sitting. Up to this very moment, there is no arrest of a sitting governor. How were you able to communicate with these very people? But let's just say that anybody from the East say, oh, I had a meeting with BLA. They are my own people. You will see that person will end up in prison tomorrow. And guess what? Our own people will be the ones on social media tweeting, hey, let him rot in jail. He is part of the problem that we are having. It is our own people that will come on social media to show their stupidity. And bragado, let our brother rot in jail. Let him face the wrath. Let him face. He is dealing with those boys. He is whining with those boys. I have 60 live viewers and only 11 people have hit the like button. Others, you must endeavor to hit the like button, please. YouTube, disclaimer, please. YouTube, there are a lot of robots watching this very program, and I want you to remove the robots. Please, there are a lot of robots watching this very program, and I do not appreciate the activities of robots. Live viewers is what I need. I don't need robots. Please. Are you getting me? Now, it is the same our own people who are going to say, buy their own people because they want freedom. But Christopher Musa gave an order. Christopher Musa gave an order. Buy the terrorist immediately. Do you know that the coup that they told you was a lie? There was no coup. The coup was planned by the presidency of Nigeria. The coup was planned by Tinubu because Tinubu is part of the Islamic jihadist family to Islamize Nigeria. Tinubu is part of them. You can see him with the, what are they calling him? Saudi Arabia Emirates. If you're one Nigerianist, please get out of this very platform.